Now in Good Morning Northwest, President Trump claims Russia and Ukraine are closer than ever to a peace deal. He spoke with both Putin and Zelensky, but warns negotiations could still collapse. The latest developments just ahead.
And our colder weather continues today, but not for much longer. Tracking a warming trend heading into 2026.
A community picking up the pieces and trying to come to grips with a deadly shootout at the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office. What we know about the man who triggered it. You are watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for being with us. I'm Robin Nance. Natalie Grant has the morning off. It is a Monday, December 29th. Meteorologist Matt Gray is here with your first alert forecast for your Monday.
And we are starting off chilly, not quite as cold as what we woke up to on Sunday. That was the coldest weather we have seen in many, many, many months, but still pretty cold out there by comparison to what we've saw so far on this very warm December that we've been having. 24 in both Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Still some shine on roads, especially on those side roads where some of that snow has kind of froze over the last couple of days into a bit of an icy crust. So something to keep in mind here as you head out the door here this morning if you were just hanging out at home all weekend. 9 degrees now in Winthrop, so especially in our northern valleys, we are seeing some chilly temperatures again this morning. 19 in Colville, 20 in Omak, 21 in Bonners Ferry. We're in the mid-20s in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, as I mentioned, along with St. Mary's. It's getting a little bit warmer as you work your way down towards Pullman, Moscow, and the LC Valley. Now, with a little bit of extra cloud cover this morning, that has helped us stay warmer, and in many cases across North Idaho, a lot warmer than we were yesterday. As I was just talking about, we were down into the teens, and we were flirting with single digits in a lot more places waking up on Sunday. So already a bit of a warming trend. Not going to feel all that warm as our temperature is only just a degree or two above where we got yesterday for our highs in the afternoon. We'll end up in the low 30s with a little bit of mix of clouds and sun. Won't be quite as sunny as what we had yesterday. So we'll be dry through the middle of this week, but as we get closer to the new year, we're going to be on the lookout for some winter mix showers. I'll show you that coming up in my full forecast.
We are following some breaking news. President Trump plans to meet later today with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. That meeting is scheduled to take place in Florida at Mar-a-Lago. The two leaders plan to discuss phase 2 of the peace deal between Israel and Hamas. And so far, officials have not released details on what that next phase includes. We'll continue to bring you updates as they come in. This comes as the president has held back-to-back talks with world leaders. Just Sunday, Trump met with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, also in Florida, and later spent hours on the phone with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Trump says progress is being made and both sides may be close to a peace deal.
We could be very close. There are 1 or 2 very thorny issues.
Right now, territory remains one of the key challenges, along with Ukraine's push for stronger security.
The plan will be very difficult for our society, very difficult. Of course, our society has to choose and has to vote because it's their land, the land not of one person, it's the land of our nation for a lot of generations.
As the fighting continues, both Zelensky and Trump say talks will keep moving forward in the coming weeks. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Thanks, Hannah. We are expecting new information out of Wallace this morning about the shooting that happened Friday afternoon at the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office. Here's a look at the shattered glass and bullet holes in the building. The sheriff has identified the shooter as 77-year-old John Drake from Mullen. Around 2:30 Friday afternoon, he shot and injured 2 women in a pickup truck before barricading himself inside the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office. Law enforcement killed him in a shootout. While this investigation unfolds, the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office is focusing on moving forward and community safety.
And it's important for us to remember that this is not the majority of our citizens. This is an event that we wish we could have avoided, but we're going to take it in stride and do what we've done on the regular.
This is a multi-agency investigation also involving the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office and Coeur d'Alene Police Department. Idaho State Police is handling the law enforcement shooting investigation. As the standoff and shooting was happening, we sent breaking news updates on our mobile app. Make sure you are signed up on your phone. Download the 4 News Now mobile app. It is free in your app store. A Sandpoint man died in a crash with a train Sunday afternoon. Idaho State Police says the 63-year-old was driving on West Cell Road near North Boyer Road, north of Sandpoint, about 2 o'clock. The driver did not stop and hit a moving northbound train. ISP says the man was not wearing a seatbelt and died at the scene. The train came to a stop and blocked the road for about 4 hours. Spokanimal is closed until further notice while its animals recover from pneumonia. The animals caught it from a respiratory virus. The staff is still trying to diagnose the exact virus. The holidays delayed the test results, but Spokanimal expects to get those results today. So far, it is only affecting dogs. Cats are still available for adoption at the Kitty Cantina, Petco, and PetSmart.
Some are already starting to eat again. We're using a lot of supportive care. Staff is here pretty much round the clock, and a lot of antibiotics, a lot of treatment, conferring with a local vet, and just, trying to make sure that they're eating and drinking. So we're giving fluids, things like that, and they are starting to eat. We're seeing some progress.
Despite the unsettling end to the year, Spokanimal reports that 2025 has been a record-breaking year in terms of pet adoptions. It tells us more than 5,000 pets have found their forever homes this year. A water repair project will reduce traffic on North Wall Street this morning. The city of Spokane says North Wall will be reduced to 1 lane between West Heroy Avenue and West Princeton Avenue starting at 7:30. Flaggers will be in place in the construction area. Work's expected to be done by 3 this afternoon. Drivers should expect delays in the area and allow for extra travel time. It is now 6:05. Let's get back over to Matt telling us about what you can expect as far as temps go today.
Yeah, temperature is going to be a little bit warmer than the weekend. The weekend ended up being pretty cold, especially Sunday. That was the coldest day we've had in Spokane since Valentine's Day.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's been a little bit. We're back on a warming trend, though, and it looks like we are going to be ending December on a warmer note and starting off the new year on a warm note as well. So I'll show you that in your 7-day forecast coming up here in just a few minutes.
Downtown Spokane's ice skating destination extends hours for the New Year week. The New America Skate Ribbon features special events, including your opportunity to lace up with some people who help protect your family. We have the details coming up. And right after the break, Benjamin Netanyahu flies to Florida for urgent talks with President Trump on the Gaza ceasefire's next phase. Demilitarization remains a key goal, but both sides trade of violation accusations. The high-stakes meeting coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Coeur d'Alene Convention and Visitors Bureau.
If you're looking for a new ride for the new year with delayed payments until April 1st, plus up to $600 of free upgrades like truck lift or tires, then you need to go to Cal.
It's mesmerizing. Cleaning that greasy mess with Dawn Platinum.
And not even scrubbing.
Well, fluff my feathers. It cuts through the slimy stuff better than their old dish soap, removing 99% of grease. That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife.
On Holland America, we celebrate Alaska. Take time to connect to the outdoors, the world, and to each other. Holland America opens the door to different destinations, traditions, and sometimes adventure, with experiences too good to hurry through. Holland America, savor the journey.
I'm Mark Peterson. During this season of giving, consider donating or volunteering with the Inland Northwest Wildlife Council, producers of the Big Horn Show, an organization committed to protecting and enhancing wildlife and fish habitat. Your donation supports numerous programs like early hunter education, wildlife habitat build-out, access to wildlands for those with disabilities, and mentoring programs. Check out their impact at inwc.org and give or volunteer today.
My name is Amy, and I live in Post Falls, Idaho. I went to a provider for the last 20 years, but I felt that I wasn't being heard. I had a friend who has been a patient at Heritage Health, and she was like, why don't you try Heritage Health? I did and had an amazing experience. It was probably one of the best provider-patient experiences I've ever had. Life has been great ever since.
Multiple boat dealerships all in one place. Shop and compare all in one place. One place that's heated and family friendly. Come see us at the Spokane Boat Show.
KXLY Plus is now streaming free over the air on KXLY 4.5. The latest headlines, breaking news, and new original local programs you won't find anywhere else. KXLY Plus, powered by 4 News Now and free over the air. All day, every day on KXLY 4.5.
Your time is 6:09. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. President Trump will meet Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu today to discuss the next phase of the Gaza ceasefire plan. Netanyahu arrived in West Palm Beach, Florida, Sunday ahead of the meeting at Mar-a-Lago. The U.S. has been urging both Israel and Hamas to work toward phase 2 of the peace plan, but both sides continue to accuse each other of violating the deal. While the Trump administration is ready to begin reconstruction of the enclave, Israel remains focused on disarming Hamas and the demilitarization of Gaza, a key component of the agreement, but one that has no clear path forward. In China today, the country's military announced it will mobilize Army, Navy, air, and rocket units around Taiwan for major military drills. The goal is to send a, quote, serious warning against any push for Taiwanese independence. The exercises, dubbed Justice Mission 2025, would test combat readiness and blockade and control of key ports and critical areas. Taiwan's government condemned the drills, accusing China of military intimidation. In New Jersey, this dramatic video shows the moment a helicopter spins out of control just seconds before crashing near Hamilton Airport. 2 helicopters flying in tandem crashed into each other. One pilot died, the other is in the hospital in critical condition. Records show one chopper was privately owned, the other belongs to a charter company. No word yet on what caused the crash.
And it's sundown to plan out your day. For this Monday, we're a little bit warmer than we were over the weekend, but still pretty chilly out there. We'll see mostly cloudy skies for this morning. Let's see a few breaks in the clouds, some sunshine peeking through, but not as sunny as it was yesterday. It'll be a little bit warmer with highs in the 30s. And then as we head into tonight, that slightly warmer weather continues, but we'll still drop down into the 20s, and there'll still be some winter chill in the air for tomorrow morning.
If you're looking for a good way to take advantage of the cold, dry weather, the Numerica Skate Ribbon in downtown Spokane is offering some special extended hours this week for the new year. Today it is open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tomorrow, the ribbon closes early at 5 o'clock. But on New Year's Eve, the skate ribbon is open for 12 whole hours of skating from 10 to 10. And in the new year, there is a special skate night honoring Spokane firefighters. Skate with the squad on Thursday, January 8th from 6 to 8 p.m. You'll get to meet the team, skate alongside those everyday heroes, and learn more about the vital work they do to keep our community safe. And they would love to meet you. It's now 6:12. Finally, 49 Degrees North opens for the season after the second latest start on record. Parking lots jammed with eager skiers and snowboarders ready to shred the snow-packed celebration just ahead. First, we need to take a break, and as we do, let's take a look at this live shot over Spokane on your Monday morning. Welcome to it.
KXLY Plus is now streaming free over the air on KXLY 4.5. The latest headlines, breaking news, and new original local programs you won't find anywhere else. KXLY Plus, powered by 4 News Now and free over the air. All day, every day on KXLY 4.5.
At Findlay Downtown Toyota, we're kicking off 2026 with a bang. Giving you the biggest value for your trade-in we've ever offered to get you behind the wheel of a new Tundra or sporty Tacoma truck. And if you want to upgrade to a new RAV4 or maybe a more reliable pre-owned vehicle, we're delaying all payments for 3 months. Plus again, $2,026 over Kelley Blue Book value for your trade-in. So you can start the new year off right with a new Toyota from Findlay.
Ever since I was 5 years old, it's been all about football. It's been about running, jumping, blocking, tackling. I have terrible foot issues that prevented me from really having a normal life with my kids. With the Good Feet Arch Supports, man, I'm always ready. My kids actually got to enjoy me in the yard more, racing each other, backpedaling, teaching them some things, being a dad.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Depression and anxiety can feel like a heavy, suffocating weight pulling you down. But there is hope. Neurostim TMS can help you regain your life. No medications, no drug-related side effects, just a proven solution covered by insurance. Our FDA-approved non-invasive transcranial magnetic stimulation therapy targets the source of your symptoms. NeuroStim works when medications fail and is the Northwest's leader in TMS, with over 250,000 successful treatments delivered.
I'd say going through TMS therapy really hit me with a sense of relief. I didn't know that I could feel this good again. I can actually find this, joy and peace in things again, and it's been incredible.
It was as though I was out of this darkness, literally, but I feel 100% better. I feel like I'm myself.
There is hope for stubborn depression and anxiety. Call today for a free consultation.
There's something new on MeTV weeknights at 10. Now, KXLY Plus brings you fresh news and stories from 4 News Now, streaming straight to your screen. Catch it on MeTV weeknights at 10.
Escape to Mistaqua Casino Hotel, just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Enjoy the region's only non-smoking casino, featuring exciting ways to win, delicious food options, and a beautiful hotel to book your next getaway. Relax, rejuvenate, and discover more fun with our hotel amenities, including a sparkling pool, modern fitness center, and a convenient ski locker room designed for guests heading to the slopes. Plan your perfect staycation and book today at Mistaqua.com.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
It is now 6:15. Bundle up and grab your gear. 49 degrees north is finally open for the season. After quite the wait, the slopes near Chewelah are ready for some serious shredding. It's the second latest opening on record, and skiers and boarders couldn't wait to get up there. Hunter Bertram reports from the summit.
Following this week's snow, ski hills across the inland Northwest are finally able to open up ski runs for the first time this season. And at 49 degrees north, there's not a shortage of snowboarders and skiers.
Ski at 49! 49! It's the best!
It's a snow-packed celebration at 49 degrees north. The parking lots are jammed and the ski lifts are buzzing with eager riders.
We came here for snow, though. We moved specifically to this area for snow.
Caitlin and Casey Barnash, fresh from the Carolinas, have fallen for the inland Northwest's snowy slopes. As first-time season pass holders, missing opening day was never an option.
And we're like first-time season pass holders to any resort ever.
Yeah.
So we were like, we're not missing opening day.
No, definitely not.
We will be here.
Yeah.
But opening day took its sweet time as the inland Northwest's weather was slow to chill until now.
It's been a bit longer wait than many of us would have hoped for, but it's been a fantastic day.
At the summit, I caught up with Rick Brown from 49 degrees north. This marks the second latest opening in the ski area's history, the latest being nearly 2 decades ago.
We're typically open around Thanksgiving, so this is a bit later than we typically experience, but it's not unheard of.
So for those ready to shred, it's go time to chase that thrill.
I'm happy because get to be out here and snowboard, and it's just nice to see everybody out here and getting out.
Oh, my boss has this saying, and I think it's pretty apt. Opening a ski resort is like welcoming visitors to your home,
We love 49 North. We identified it right away as our mountain.
Yeah.
So we're just super excited that we found our home, and to be here on opening day, even if it's a less than ideal season so far, we're going to be tried and true and stick it out.
For 4 News Now, I'm Hunter Bertram.
And it wasn't just 49 degrees north. Mount Spokane also finally opening up after several delays. This, though, is Lookout Pass. Lots of people out hitting the slopes over the weekend in the sunny and chilly weather. Hopefully they had some hand warmers in those mittens.
I saw that poor guy wipe out there in the second shot.
Yeah, it happens.
It does.
Call it out, man.
It does. Hey, I'm just saying, that's going to be me here in a few weeks once I get my stuff together. So.
Yeah, get up there.
Wiping out.
Oh, well, we could use some more snow up in the mountains.
Boy, we sure could.
Yeah.
Especially in the southern parts of our region where things have not been as kind when it comes to temperatures or even some of the more recent snowfall. The Blue Mountains, the snowpack there not looking good at all, 48% of the average so far. Spokane Basin could certainly use some more. We're under 2/3. It gets a little bit better as you head further north, but a lot of the kind of smaller subbasins are still well below kind of 3/4 of what we would see at this time of the year. So everybody can still use some snow, but it's nice to see at least a little bit of improvement in our northern mountains with some of the snow recently. Pretty quiet right now. No new snow to add here this morning on live Doppler radar. As we zoom out a little bit, though, we do have some snow with our friends up to the north in BC. We may see a flurry or two try to get down towards the U.S.-Canada border as we head later today, or perhaps even try and get a little bit further south than that. Looking across the country, we've got some snow in New Mexico. We've got a big storm around the Great Lakes regions causing all sorts of travel troubles. There was there was a ground stop in Detroit early this morning there at the airport. Connections, though, in and out of Spokane, all looking pretty good so far. Minor delays at most. And that even includes Minneapolis-St. Paul, which is closest to that big storm happening there in the Great Lakes region. Looking back locally, once again, with a little bit of cloud cover today. It'll be cloudier than what we're going to see Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll have a chance, I think, for a stray flurry, but that's about it. Wouldn't count on anything that'll really slow you down or impact you much, if at all. We'll see more sunshine, or at least a better chance for sunshine Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's skip all the way now forward to 2026. Midnight on Thursday. Some cloud cover moving in. Winds out of the south. The warming trend continues here, and that will bring in some wet weather. Now, with this colder, drier air still stuck in place in many of our valleys and lowlands here at this time, we are going to keep an eye out for pockets of freezing rain as this moves in. And that is going to be for Thursday and for Friday morning when those temperatures are coldest. So that's going to be something to watch. We are going to see a big slug of rain come in as we head into very late Thursday and early Friday. So by the end of New Year's Day, we are back in wet weather. We're back in warmer weather. Take a look at your 7-day forecast. Our highs are back into the 40s starting Friday and then heading all the way through the weekend. It looks like we are kind of back to the same old that we've been seeing a lot recently, which is warmer weather for the start of 2026. But right now, it's Monday, and you know what that means? It's our last pet of the week for the year.
Can you think of a better way to start the new year than with a loving, fun, and active sidekick like Pepper? Pepper is a cattle dog and is almost 2 years old, and she is ready to find that perfect home where she can run and play ball, and play again and again. Pepper is very friendly, smart, and would love to be your one and only pet. So if you're looking to add a furry friend to your family, stop by Companions Animal Center and take Pepper out for a game of fetch. She is always eager to meet new people. For more information on all the animals available for adoption, hours, and location, visit our website at companionsanimalcenter.org.
Oh, that puppy has some energy. It's now 6:21. The Seahawks were on the road this weekend, taking on the top team in the NFC South, the Carolina Panthers. After yet another slow start, the Hawks brought the heat in the second half, getting them to win number 13. We'll show you the highlights from yesterday's game after the break, next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
If you're looking for a new ride for the new year with delayed payments until April 1st, plus up to $600 of free upgrades like truck lift or tires, then you need to go to Cal.
Pronamel, clinical enamel strength, can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's backed by science. It is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
A mystery.
Jesse loves playing detective.
But the real mystery was your irritated skin. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. It cleans better and doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
And it's gentle on her skin.
Tide Free and Gentle Liquid is EPA's Safer Choice certified.
It's got to be Tide.
We know that everybody loves me.
Well, you know you're right.
We also know that everybody loves Raymond.
Oh, that I know.
But did you know everybody loves his brother?
It's all about you, Raymond.
And his wife.
I want you to call them and tell them that that's what we want.
And his parents, too.
It looks like my son is plotting against us.
It's a family everybody can love.
Everything you could want in one show.
Watch MeTV, weeknights at 9 over the air on KXLY 4.2.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on this Silverado with over $7,900 total value. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $1,250 members-only incentive.
Cecilia, you're breaking my heart.
The Simon & Garfunkel story returns to the stage after their blockbuster tour of North America, where they received standing ovations everywhere. The nostalgic multimedia experience and a full live band perform all the hits, including Mrs. Robinson, Cecilia, Homeward Bound, and many more. Don't miss the Simon & Garfunkel story, Wednesday, January 21st at the Fox Theater. Tickets at foxtheaterspokane.org.
We raise our hot cocoa mugs to you.
For you to have the most joyous and special holidays.
And celebrate with family and friends.
Like us. From our GMA family to yours,
Happy Holidays!
Good morning, I'm Mia Green. Welcome into Morning Sports. Yesterday was NFL Sunday, and the Seattle Seahawks beat the Carolina Panthers for win number 13. A second-half rally once again for the Hawks. The Seahawks get the first points on the board from Mr. Automatic Jason Myers. A slow start to the game. The Panthers scored a field goal to tie it up 3-3 at the half. The second half, though, is whenever things started rolling. Darnold hands off to Zach Charbonnet. He cuts up the middle for a touchdown, giving the Seahawks a 10-3 advantage over the Panthers. But offense came alive. Sam Darnold with the short pass to A.J. Barner. He's into the end zone, extending Seattle's lead. Still no more points from the Panthers. Charbonnet said, "I'll do it again." He gets into the end zone once more to seal the deal for the Seahawks. Head coach Mike McDonald spoke about his team's performance post-win.
Hey, look, it was a great win by our guys. I feel like it's the same story every week, but we didn't flinch. The big emphasis this week was can we stack plays in all three phases? It took us a half to do it, but I felt like in the second half we did a great job by responding to the takeaway. DeMarcus Lawrence had a phenomenal play. Then we were able to punch it in. A.J. Barner was really a spark plug for us on offense. And then come back with another takeaway with Julian in a phenomenal play. And then just go finish out in the fourth quarter.
The Seahawks will now face the San Francisco 49ers next Sunday, January 4th. Time for that game is to be determined. And a great win for the Seahawks with plenty of momentum moving forward. That's a wrap on Morning Sports.
Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:26. Highway 2 takes its first step toward recovery with limited opening today. Flood damage forces single-lane traffic with escort vehicles. The long road to full repair coming up. And heading back home from the holidays is proving challenging. Whether you're driving or flying, we look at trouble spots and some airport delays just ahead. And as we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America, starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the FBI joining the hunt for missing 19-year-old college student Camila Mendoza Olmos. She was last seen here on the surveillance camera Christmas Eve near her car outside her house near San Antonio. Police say she was rummaging through her car wearing pajama shorts, a hoodie, and running shoes. Moments later, the footage ends. 2 hours later, her mother realized she was missing and called police.
We do believe that she's still in imminent danger.
Her family and friends joining in on the search efforts. The community hosting prayers, all hoping Camila comes home safe.
We're all just hoping that God, it's just keeping her safe and that all is well.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we hear from the police department about the latest in the search and how the community is stepping up. With your GMA First Look, I'm Faith Abube, ABC News.
With schizophrenia, it can feel like your symptoms decide what you do and who you can be. If you still have symptoms, be bold and ask your healthcare provider about Cobenfy, a twice-daily pill for the treatment of schizophrenia. Cobenfy is not an antipsychotic. It's a different kind of treatment. Cobenfy showed overall improvement across a range of schizophrenia symptoms. And in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take if allergic to Cobenfy, have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow angle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how Cobenfy affects you. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Walker's Furniture must sell all 2025 inventory immediately. And this New Year's, get big store-wide discounts up to 70% off or 0 interest until 2031. This New Year's Eve through Monday at Walker's.
This holiday season, unwrap some excitement and get ready to play at Triple Play, North Idaho's destination for family fun. Suit up for a laser tag showdown. Then score big laughs and even bigger prizes in the arcade. And keep the fun going with year-round thrills at Raptor Reef Water Park. With so much to do for every age group, it's the ultimate holiday adventure.
Come out and play today, so Triple Play.
Save more and play more when you stay at Triple Play Resort Hotel and Suites.
How would you like to kick off 2026 in a new Toyota? And get $2,026 over Kelly Blue Book value for your trade-in. Well, this week you can at Findlay Downtown Toyota. Plus, we're delaying all payments until March 1st.
It's back, the Big Boat Show. 4 big days. Come on out, shop and compare. There's something for everyone at the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Learn more at SpokaneBoatShow.com.
There's something new on MeTV weeknights at 10. Now, KXLY Plus brings you fresh news and stories from 4 News Now, streaming straight to your screen. Catch it on MeTV weeknights at 10. From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We kick off this half hour with the 4 News Now story tracker and stories people are checking out. On Sunday, a small town in Spain celebrated Els Anferentas, a mock street battle festival with firecrackers, eggs, and lots of flour. The 200-year-old festival centers around a mock coup d'etat where absurd laws are set and lawbreakers must pay a fine, which is collected for charity. The center of the festival is the flour battle, which turns the streets into a white, sticky mess. Els Farinats comes from the Valencian word for breading and roughly translate to the breaded ones. Well, 3 days before New Year's Eve, crowds gathered in Times Square to say bye to 2025 in true New York City style. It's the 19th annual Good Riddance Day. Participants braved the cold to write down bad memories of the current year on paper, then rip it up in the hopes of making room for better luck and fortune in the new year. You can ring in the new year in Times Square on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest Wednesday night starting at 8 o'clock right here on KXLY. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance. It's Monday, December 29th. Natalie Grant is off this morning. Meteorologist Matt Gray in with our first alert forecast.
Only a few grains of sand left in this year's hourglass, and we are starting off these final few days of 2025 here with some cooler temperatures. Not as cold as this weekend, but still mid-20s, feeling more like it ought to, or like it usually does here in late December compared to some of the very warm weather we've seen so far this month. So we're down to 24 in Hayden, 25 in Deer Park. We're 23 at Fairchild as we start off our morning. A little bit warmer in downtown Coeur d'Alene. We're sitting at 27, 26 in Spokane Valley. Now, especially in North Idaho and in the Deer Park area, we are considerably warmer than we were yesterday, where we were in the low teens and we were flirting with single-digit temperatures in many areas. And some cloud cover overnight has moved in, and so that is helping us to stay a little bit warmer. Our temperatures will stay in the low 20s here as we head through the morning hours and watch the sun come up. We'll see a few breaks in the clouds as we head towards midday and then through the afternoon. But I'm not expecting it to be as consistently sunny as it was yesterday. Yesterday's such a beautiful day, even with the cold. So warmer than yesterday, but still pretty chilly for this Monday. We'll stay dry through midweek. Some stagnant air. We're going to have to keep an eye on air quality here with things not really moving around all that much the next couple of days. And then as we enter the new year, we're going to be on the lookout for a wintry mix. I'll show you how that will start to play out on New Year's Day coming up.
Starting today, a limited section of Highway 2 will be accessible from Coles Corner to Stevens Pass, and Stevens Pass will open for skiing. Highway 2 sustained extensive damage during the recent flooding. The Secretary of Transportation for Washington DOT says crews are working around the clock to fix sections of the highway that were washed out, but access from the west side will remain closed.
The team is working extremely hard to get it opened as quickly as possible. So I do want to be clear, fully opening Highway 2 is going to take time, a long time. And we're still evaluating the full extent of the damage. Repairs like this, as you might imagine, are heavily dependent on the weather, and the weather this time of year obviously is not ideal.
Governor Bob Ferguson says a pilot car to take people back and forth between milepost 64 and 85 will run, but because it'll use just one lane to escort drivers back and forth, expect significant delays.
We are following breaking news on one of the busiest post-holiday travel days of the year. Mother Nature seems to have other plans. Winter weather alerts are up for more than 30 million people across the Midwest and Northeast. In the Midwest, 2 million people are under blizzard warnings, and it could get so bad you can barely see the car ahead of you. Flights are also feeling the impact. There are 7,600 delays and 900 cancellations. New York City's major airports are among the hardest hit, with flights to John F. Kennedy delayed for 2 hours.
I live in Las Vegas, so we're not used to this.
It was delayed and now it's on time again.
Here at home, Spokane International Airport faces 7 flight delays. Washington DOT predicts nearly 50,000 vehicles to cross Snoqualmie Pass. Officials warn drivers that black ice is a real possibility, so they need to slow down and stay alert. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks so much. Around the Northwest, law enforcement from around Washington honored the life of a comrade who died in the line of duty. Washington State Patrol Trooper Tara Marissa Gutting was killed while investigating a crash 10 days ago. The 29-year-old was standing outside her patrol car investigating a 2-vehicle collision when another car hit her on southbound Highway 509 south of the Port of Tacoma. Washington State Patrol says Gutting was the, quote, true embodiment of our agency's motto, service with humility. Gutting's death marks the 34th time in WSP's 105-year history that the agency has lost a trooper in the line of duty. If your Christmas tree is starting to dry out and you need to get rid of it, you can put it on the curb during regular garbage pickup in Spokane. If you're in Post Falls, Republic Services is providing Christmas tree pickup next month. The tree pickup is scheduled for Saturday, January 24th. Trees must have all decorations removed and be cut if they're more than 7 feet tall. Tree pickup is by appointment only, so call Republic Services to schedule your tree pickup. We listed that number on KXLY.com. Good morning, Northwest time is now 6:36, and checking in with meteorologist Matt Gray again, who is fine-tuning that forecast, getting us geared up for this week, heading into New Year's Eve.
Sure am.
Just days away, and people are
just
traveling.
days away, exactly. We're still in the holiday travel. I know, at least for us, it feels a little bit more like a normal week because we're here, we're back to work, we're doing things. A lot of folks still having time off. It's nasty in the Midwest. Everybody else is good, including connecting airports into and out of Spokane. So some positivity there this morning. It's been a little chilly, but it will not be chilly for long. Meanwhile, in your local weather, we'll track that warming trend for you coming up.
And Americans return home from holiday gatherings and bring more than memories. Flu cases explode across a number of states as a new variant spreads rapidly. What to expect just ahead.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
If you've been injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident,
the best time to call an attorney is as soon as possible.
The second best time?
Right now.
Call Russell and Hill.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
We raise our hot cocoa mugs to you.
For you to have the most joyous and special holidays.
And celebrate with family and friends.
Like us. From our GMA family to yours,
Happy Holidays!
At Adams Tractor, we are proud to power the Northwest with Kubota. Built tough and built to last. As the official partner of University of Idaho Athletics, we share the same drive, grit, and community pride that fuels the Vandals. From the field to the farm, Kubota equipment delivers performance you can count on. Adams Tractor and University of Idaho Athletics working together to keep our communities moving forward.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford Crew Final Days.
Initiate Final Days protocol.
And just announced Final Days bonus cash. That's 1,000 bonus cash back, and that's on top of other offers.
Hurry! Built Ford tough trucks are moving fast. Ford SUV is almost gone. Built Wild Bronco family, adventure is selling quick.
Lease an F-150 Super Crew for $299 a month for $36, or a Ranger Super Crew for $249 a month for $36. Only at your local Ford dealer.
You folks believe in heroes?
Yes, sir. You believe that? Sure. Believe everything.
Anybody else want to be a hero?
Consider myself a superhero every day.
Watch Heroes and Icons over the air on KXLY 4.3.
If you've been injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident,
The best time to call an attorney is as soon as possible.
the second best time?
Right now.
Call Russell and Hill.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
4 News Now anchor team, not just in the newsroom, but in the community. We're doing the work, listening to you, asking questions, and getting the answers you need to help keep your family safe. It's what we mean when we say, expect more on 4 News Now.
It is now 6:39. In news for your health, the flu season getting worse by the day as the number of cases go up. Holiday gatherings mean infections are spreading rapidly. The latest CDC data shows nearly 5 million cases across the country. New York State now seeing its worst flu outbreak on record, while at least 14 other states are reporting a high or very high number of cases. While this year's flu seems similar to previous years, including high fever, body aches, and fatigue, doctors say with this year's strain, they're seeing more vomiting in children, and symptoms are coming on faster and more intensely.
I couldn't even walk. I could barely talk. I had help with everything I did. I was not able to eat or drink.
The bulk of this year's cases are being linked to a new variant known as subclade K. Doctors say the flu shot will still help reduce your risk of severe illness, but fewer Americans have been vaccinated this year. One survey found only 34% of adults got their shot. The CDC recommends everyone over the age of 6 months get their flu shot, and doctors say it is not too late.
And now it's time to plan your day. So we'll be cloudy and chilly again this morning. Not as cold as over the weekend, but still definitely feeling a lot more like winter than it has in recent weeks. We'll be dry and seeing some stagnant air. Got to keep an eye on air quality the next couple of days as that stagnant pattern continues. Highs will be in the 30s. For tonight, slightly warmer, but still most of us end up in the 20s for early tomorrow morning.
Gas prices have been on their way down the past few weeks. In Spokane, the average price fell 6.2 cents per gallon last week to $3.47. That's according to Gas Buddy's survey. In Coeur d'Alene, prices fell even lower, dropping 13 cents to $2.65. The national average down 4 cents during the same time to $2.75 a gallon. It's now 6:41. 60% of people can donate blood, but only 3% actually do. Vitalant faces a critical shortage during the holidays. We look at the perfect storm for shortages and the simple process to donate right after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Want a cool new vehicle for the new year? A new style? Tough four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive? With delayed payments until April 1st, then you need to head down to the Cal Superstores in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene, where they are offering up to $600 of free upgrades, like truck lifts, light bars, and tires, to customize your new ride.
Like your deal, love your wheels at Cal.
Winter's creeping in. Is your heating system ready for the challenge ahead? Don't let an unexpected equipment failure or high energy bills impact your comfort this holiday season. At Bills, our comprehensive maintenance can discover problems before they start, giving you peace of mind to focus on what matters most. For a limited time, you can schedule a tune-up for only $59. Call us at 208-777-5528 and schedule today. This year, commit to fit and don't wish for it, work for it. At Move Fitness.
Whether you're starting from the beginning or just wanting better results, Move Fitness has what you need to get the job done.
Walker's Furniture must sell all 2025 inventory immediately with mattress discounts up to $700 off and big store-wide savings up to 70% off or 0 interest until 2031. This New Year's Eve through Monday at Walker's.
Statistically speaking, your New Year's resolution will take a backseat sooner than later. Just make sure that seat's leather trimmed and German engineered. Don't miss Northern Quest's $115,000 New Year, New Benz giveaway. Play daily with your Camus Rewards card to enter. And on January 1st, you could win a brand new Mercedes. You know, so you can drive past the gym in style. Pre-party this Thursday at 4. Grand prize drawing 6 to 9 with Dave, Ken, and Molly.
Abbott on 3, Abbott on me. Welcome to the brand new Abbott Elementary.
I'm gonna need a bigger mop.
How are we supposed to teach here?
Well, we do Zoom rooms.
You out of your mind.
Let's time up.
Yeah. We are ready to welcome the kids to the new Abbott.
Anybody else hearing that?
Law school is crazy.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Welcome back at 6:44. The holiday season is winding down, but Vitalant blood donation centers hope the season of giving will continue. The week after Christmas, donations plummet to their lowest, but the need for blood remains critical. Mary Sheridan spoke with the few people who rolled up their sleeves to learn why they gave and encouraging others to do the same.
Oh yeah, I've been donating blood for years.
If you're scared to give blood, Dennis Craner is here to ease your mind.
It's just a small pin probe, and you can't beat the snacks afterwards either.
A simple procedure that saves lives. But making the appointment is sometimes the hardest part.
It's a lot to carve out of your day. So, on top of family visiting and shopping and all that.
This time of year also brings illness and slippery roads. All of these factors are contributing to a blood donation shortage. Vitalant says they typically like to keep a 4-day supply on hand, but right now their supply of O negative, the universal blood type, is hovering around a 2-day supply. So Vitalant is trying to encourage the community to roll up their sleeves and give what they can.
I have a particular blood type that they actually have the most need for.
I actually have 3 reasons.
3 members of Ashley McDaniel's family have benefited from blood donations.
Well, it's a good influence, I feel like, on my kids too, showing them, donating, volunteering, giving back. So I like to lead by example.
Vitalant says more than 60% of the population is eligible to donate blood, but right now only about 3% take the time. The whole process takes about an hour, but that's including the check-in process and the short recovery period. But in most cases, the needle actually isn't in your arm for that long. Whole blood donations are the fastest at just 5 to 10 minutes. Platelet donations can take a bit longer at just over an hour, but they're just as important for specific treatments. Today, the donation center in downtown Spokane saw 38 donors. At the same time, they had almost just as many open appointments available. Across the region, Vitalant aims to see about 350 donors each day to keep up with demand. In Spokane, Mary Sheridan, 4 News Now.
Yeah, that's a lot of people donating that they need on a regular basis. So if you're not thinking about it, maybe do.
Yeah, huge number.
Yeah. Here's a live look. That was a live look at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena, where it's still lit up with holiday colors. And yeah, I mean, we still have another week of celebrations.
Yeah, and it's nice and calm and cool. It feels like winter. Definitely some icy spots still. I know it was driving up around the South Hill yesterday, and there was some pretty icy medians and things like that. So still some slick spots out there from some of the snow that we got on the higher benches at the start of the weekend. Boy, it was a warm December. I think we are still trending towards probably either the first or second warmest December on record. But the last couple of days, we started to see our temperatures go below average. In fact, for the 28th, yesterday, that is the coldest weather we have had, coldest day overall since Valentine's Day. So yeah, it's been a little while. just to show you how warm this season has been so far. It's chilly again this morning, not as cold as yesterday where we were down to the teens in many areas. We're still in the teens in Colville. Winthrop's down to 9 degrees this morning, but otherwise we're seeing low to mid-20s in most areas. Pullman and Moscow in the upper 20s along with the LC Valley. For our highs this afternoon, instead of upper 20s, we'll see low to mid-30s. We'll see some upper 30s in St. Mary's, 40 in the LC Valley. Here's what we've got for the afternoon. Partly to mostly cloudy skies. We'll have a chance, I think, for 1 or 2 flurries, mainly up to the north of I-90. It's not going to be much of anything that you have to worry about. But you know what? A chance is a chance, right? Especially with how little snowfall we've seen this year. Pretty quiet all the way up until the beginning of 2026. This is midnight on Thursday, and you can see a little bit of cloud cover moving in, southerly winds that will bring in some wet weather. Now, this will largely fall as rain across the inland Northwest, especially as we head into Thursday night and then early Friday morning. However, temperatures down at the ground in many places will be at least close to freezing, close enough that I do have some concerns. We may be looking at pockets of freezing rain both at the end of New Year's Day and then into the start of Friday as that warmer air starts to settle in on top of that cold air that's settled in here over the course of the weekend. It's still going to be stuck in place in many valleys and lowlands as we get closer to the new year. So that's going to be the big thing we're going to be watching for the end of the week is the possibility of freezing rain and some pockets of icy roads. That'll be something to watch. Thursday night, Friday, and then into Saturday. I think we'll warm up enough by the end of the weekend where that won't be something we'll have to deal with. So dry, cool to end this year, more wet weather and warmth to start next year.
How about it? All right, Matt, thank you very much. It is now just about 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint is coming up after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Findlay Downtown Toyota.
It's back, the Big Boat Show, 4 big days. Come on out, shop and compare. There's something for everyone at the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Learn more at SpokaneBoatShow.com.
STCU and 4 News Now are proud to highlight volunteers throughout our region.
And that tradition continues today.
Through our Volunteers Count program, we celebrate dedicated people who help at nonprofits, large and small.
Their work benefits individuals, families, and our entire community.
Do you know of a volunteer who goes above and beyond? Someone who makes a positive impact and ensures others' needs are met?
We'd love to hear about them. Nominate them at KXLY.com/volunteerscount.
Brought to you by 4 News Now and STCU.
I am born to do this. It is my true passion. I stare into the dark at night and dream about it. On game day, my muscles twitch and my mind races. I live for this. It's my calling. I am an American bucking bull. And this is my sport. PBR bucks into Numerica Veterans Arena January 9th and 10th. Get your tickets for PBR Spokane now at ticketswest.com.
Magical moments, snowy adventures, warming up, making memories, a winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
All across America.
Good morning. Hello.
Wherever we are,
welcome home.
It feels like home.
Oh, yeah. Like a river connects to the ocean, this pain.
Thank you.
Man, it's good to be home.
GMA, it's an invitation to come together.
Hey, George, how are you? Good morning.
And brighten your morning.
Come on out to the Spokane Boat Show. We've got boats of all types and sizes. Heavy metal, smaller fishing boats, open bow, high-performance ski and wakeboard boats, pontoons, kayaks, canoes, and personal watercraft.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is is now 6:53. Let's gear up and power into your Monday morning sprint. Meteorologist Matt Gray has a look at your forecast for the week ahead. But first, Hannah Joy is in studio following breaking news on President Trump's meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah, Robin, that meeting is set to happen later today in Florida at Mar-a-Lago. The two leaders plan to discuss phase 2 of the peace deal between Israel and Hamas. This comes as the president has held back-to-back talks with world leaders. Just Sunday, Trump met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Florida and later spent hours on the phone with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Trump says progress is being made and both sides may be close to a peace deal. Territory remains one of the key challenges to move forward. For more on the president's upcoming meeting with Netanyahu, tune in to Good Morning America.
It looks like we got a good look at sunrise coming up here. Still got a ways to go before that happens, but starting to see the dawn light breaking here in the LC Valley. Let's head up north into the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area where we are in the 20s, not the teens this morning, so a little bit warmer. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds as we head throughout the day. Temperatures will be a little bit warmer for our highs this afternoon. Instead of upper 20s, we'll be in the low 30s, but still most of us are not going to get above freezing today as this chillier weather continues.
A Sandpoint man died in a crash with a train Sunday afternoon. Idaho State Police says the 63-year-old was driving on West Cell Road near North Boyer Road, north of Sandpoint, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The driver did not stop and hit a moving northbound train. ISP says the man was not wearing a seatbelt, died at the scene. The train came to a stop and blocked the road for about 4 hours. A water repair project will reduce traffic on North Wall Street this morning in Spokane. The city says North Wall will be reduced to 1 lane between West Heroy Avenue and West Princeton starting at 7:30. Flaggers will be in place in the construction area. Work's expected to be done by about 3 in the afternoon. Drivers should expect delays in the area and allow for extra travel time. Starting today, a limited section of Highway 2 will be accessible from Coles Corner to Stevens Pass, and Stevens Pass will open for skiing. Highway 2 sustained extensive damage during the recent flooding. The Secretary of Transportation for Washington DOT says crews are working around the clock to fix sections of the highway that were washed out, but access from the west side will remain closed. Around the Northwest, law enforcement from around Washington honored the life of a comrade who died in the line of duty. Washington State Patrol Trooper Tara Marissa Gutting was killed while investigating a crash 10 days ago. The 29-year-old was standing outside her patrol car investigating a two-vehicle collision when another car hit her on southbound Highway 509 south of the Port of Tacoma. Her death marks the 34th time in WSP's 105-year history that the agency has lost a trooper in the line of duty. We expect new information out of Wallace today about the shooting that happened Friday afternoon at the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office. Here is a look at the shattered glass and bullet holes in the building. The sheriff has identified the shooter as 77-year-old John Drake from Mullen. Around 2:30 Friday afternoon, he shot and injured 2 women in a pickup truck before barricading himself inside the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office. Law enforcement killed him in a shootout. Idaho State Police is handling the law enforcement shooting investigation. As the standoff and shootout was happening, we sent breaking news updates on your mobile app. Make sure you are signed up on your phone. Download the 4 News Now mobile app. It is free in your app store. Spokanimal is closed until further notice while its animals recover from pneumonia. The animals caught it from a respiratory virus. The staff is still trying to diagnose the exact virus. The holidays delayed the test results, but Spokanimal expects to get those results today. So far, it's only affecting dogs. Cats are still available for adoption at the Kitty Cantina, Petco, and PetSmart. In news for your health, the flu season is getting worse by the day as the number of cases increase. Holiday gatherings mean infections are spreading rapidly. The latest CDC data shows nearly 5 million cases across the country. Doctors say with this year's strain, they are seeing more vomiting in children, and symptoms are coming on faster and more intensely. Doctors say the flu shot will still help reduce your risk of severe illness. If you're looking for a way to take advantage of the cold, dry weather, the Numerica Skate Ribbon in downtown Spokane is offering some special extended hours this week for New Year. Today, it's open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tomorrow, the ribbon closes early at 5. But on New Year's Eve, the skate ribbon is open for 12 whole hours of skating from 10 to 10. We'll be back with a final check of weather with Matt right after this quick commercial break.
Life is an opportunity to grow, to feel, to excel. Life moves at its own pace, daring you to keep up. Life pushes you to be better and to go farther. Life has you here. We're just here to help.
ABC World News Tonight.
Delivering reliable information in uncertain times.
Facing what divides us.
Celebrating what unites us. What matters to you is our first priority.
That is our legacy of trust.
And our commitment to truth. Now, more than ever, knowing where to turn for news is crucial. Turn to ABC World News Tonight with David Muir. And 4 News Now with Derek Dice and Kirsten O'Connor. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
There's something new on MeTV weeknights at 10. Now, KXLY Plus brings you fresh news and stories from 4 News Now, streaming straight to your screen. Catch it on MeTV weeknights at 10.
Well, it finally feels a little bit like winter out there. Looks like a nice looking sunrise trying to get itself going with some high cirrus clouds. That always adds a little bit of color to the sky. So we have some pretty nice days coming up here to end 2025. If it was a little too cold for you this weekend, I think you'll enjoy Tuesday and Wednesday a little bit better as we start warming up. We'll be on the lookout for some pockets of freezing rain as we continue to warm through the new year. And, well, we look like we're going to start off the new month with some warm weather as well.
Thanks so much for joining us this morning. We'll see you throughout the morning with live local updates during GMA. Good Morning America starts right now.